2017 Honor Student Breakfast. To get started this morning, I'm going to invite Jason Evans to come up and do the invocation. And then we'll let you go through the lines of each breakfast.
Let us pray, please. Heavenly Father, we just acknowledge your greatness, and we're just so thankful that you've given these students the talents that you have given them, that you have blessed them, that you've blessed us as parents and as teachers and administrators, and we just acknowledge you in those blessings you've given. Lord, we're completely thankful that we can celebrate and honor these students and the teachers that have impacted them. We're asking for continued guidance as we're taking the next step to life, that we're moving on to universities and jobs and careers, and we just ask for wisdom as students make decisions in those areas. We ask that you bless this food, allow it to nourish us. We love you, we praise you in Jesus' name, amen.
Y'all help yourself, it's open.
Please continue to eat your breakfast, but we're going to go ahead and get started. I want to thank all of you for being part of our Sulphur Springs High School Honor Graduate Breakfast. Thank you to Ms. Arnold and the high school food service personnel for planning and preparing our breakfast. Thank you, Alliance Bank, for sponsoring this event. Today, we give special recognition to 28 honor graduates of the class of 2017. This class has 285 candidates for graduation. This is a special time for these young people, their families, our community, and the school. We're extremely proud of all of you. I want to invite Mr. Lamb up to say a few words. Just a few.
Welcome. We're glad you're here. It's a great event. We love this breakfast. This is most of our favorite time of the year. So for those of you that don't know, I'm Michael Lamb. I have the privilege of being the superintendent of this great district. Am I cutting in and out? Yes, maybe. I just want to welcome a few very special guests. I tried to look and see who came in. We've invited several from A&M Commerce. I don't believe anybody was able to make it. Is there? Who do? A&M Commerce? You're just correcting your jacket. Okay. No A&M Commerce. Thank you. From Northeast Texas Community College, was anybody able to make it? All righty. Harris Junior College. Dr. Pam Anglin has joined us before, but today John Spradling is here. He's the Vice President of Workforce Education. Thank you for being here, John. Did Margaret make it? Margaret Ruff, was she able to join you? No, sir. Okay. Leslie Brown, I don't believe, was able to make it today. The Honorable Emily Glass, I have seen. Emily, Mayor Emily, good to have you here. Thank you. We're very thankful for our media outlets. I've not seen Faith, but is there anybody here from the Sulphur Springs News Telegram? Faith, not here? Faith? Still a great outlet. They'll still get the story somehow. Blake Weir is here. Blake. There he is. Blake, we're glad to have you. KSST is well represented in the back there on the camera. Good to have you here. Thank you, Doug. Yes, please clap for Doug. And then Tom Sellers, the president of Alliance Bank. Tom, thank you for being here. Alliance Bank sponsors this event. It's a tricky question to ask. Did I leave out any special guests? You're all special. But did any of you get a personal invitation and I've left you out? Okay, thank you. We're glad you're here. At this time, I want to introduce our board president. She gets to introduce the rest of the board, but I want to say we have a wonderful school board, and I enjoy working with this group each and every, not day, but at least once a month. So, great school board. Lisa Tolliver's a great president. She'll come introduce the rest.
Each year, it is my honor to be at this ceremony that we have for all our seniors. It is my favorite event as a school board member. I love to hear of all your success and accomplishments of each of the students that have earned the right to be here today. I look forward to hearing the direction you will take as you leave Sulphur Springs High School, and also delight in seeing how the teachers that you have chosen have played an important part in your life. It just touches my heart to hear this every year. And now, if you would bear with me, I would like to share a few quotes from an author that I think most of you have read during your lifetime, Dr. Seuss. Congratulations, today is your day. You're off to great places. You're off and away. You have brains in your head. You have feet in your shoes. You can steer yourself in any direction you choose. You're on your own, and you know what you know, and you are the guy who decides where you will go. You're off to great places. Today is your day. Your mountain is waiting, so get on the way. We are all behind you. At this time, I would like to introduce our school board members who are also cheering you on. Please stand as I call your name. Robin Vaughn. She is serving as our vice president. Robert Cody, who couldn't be here today, is our secretary. Don Sapal, Jason Dietz, and Clay Johnson. And then we also have John Prickett here. Thank you all. All the places you'll go, we can't wait to see and hear of your adventures. We wish you the best and have safe travels.
Good morning. Gosh, it's loud. I had my gym voice on. I'm going to back away. And this is great. Every year I say this is awesome, and it is. What a privilege for all of us together this morning in this room to recognize our honor graduates. They've accomplished a lot in their 4 years. And what will they accomplish? Big things. Big things. Future accountants and teachers, doctors, lawyers, computer gurus, forensic scientists, artists, musicians. What a future they have. What a future we have. They are our future. So we want to recognize them this morning. And some of you may be a little new to what we do. Some will give you instructions. Brief is how I like it. We're going to introduce a student. And when the honor student comes forward, the educator that student invited to come this morning will come with them. And we'll read some stuff about that young man or young lady to let you better get to know them. And the educator, when you come up, you'll get a sash and you will present it to the honor graduate. And then after we finish giving you some info, you can return to your seat. Now parents, guardians, family support, we want you to stand when your son, daughter is recognized. They didn't get here by themselves, and they won't keep going by themselves. You've been there, you'll be there, and we appreciate that. So let's get busy with what we're here for. I better get my glasses. Jesse Allen. Jesse is the son of Brian and Vicki Allen. He's going to attend Texas A&M University in College Station and plans to pursue a medical career He wants to be a doctor. Among his many activities and honors, he's a member of National Honor Society, the Student Council, tennis, the UIL State Champion, both 2016 and 17, and has been active in Key Club. What brought him here? He said, "I was raised in a good learning environment." Parents. The teacher he invited is Mr. Clay Hansford. Mr. Hansford taught Jesse in 8th grade, and Jesse says of Mr. Hansford, he was an excellent teacher, and he was also my DI coach. Jesse Allen. Sarah Anderson. Sarah is the daughter of Heath Anderson and Karen Anderson. She plans to become a teacher with her specialty being deaf education. She's going to go to Baylor University. Among her many honors and activities, she includes student council, cross country, band, Hopkins County leadership class. She's been an academic athlete. She's been the Texas Music Scholar recipient, band chaplain, all-region band, and outstanding musician. Sarah says that her strong work ethic has brought her here, and it's helped her to become the honor graduate that she is. She asked Kimberly Slaughter to come with her today, her 4th grade teacher, and she says, "This teacher believed in me, and she still encourages me to this day." Sarah Anderson. Cindy Ariano. Cindy's the daughter of Claudia and Rodolfo Ariano. She's going to College Station, Texas A&M University. She's going to major in biomedical science, minor in Spanish, and then plans to go to medical school. She's been involved in the Hopkins County leadership class, the National Technical Honor Society, the Hiking Club, Health Science Technology, UIL, HOSA, Key Club, and BPA. She said her parents did not have a college education. Excuse me. They taught me to be humble, hardworking, and determined. It's because of them I want to pursue my aspirations. Mr. Grafton has come with her this morning. He has taught her in 12th grade AP Calculus. She said she invited this teacher because she enjoys math. Therefore, his excitement to teach motivates me. She also likes the Jolly Ranchers. Cindy Ariano. Sarah Grace Burning. And Sarah is the daughter of John and Susan Burning. She's going to attend Baylor University, and she wants to major in professional writing and rhetoric. She's been a student council secretary, a student council representative, a member of the National Honor Society, the National Technical Honor Society. She's been in the Hopkins County High School Youth Leadership Class, Key Club, very active in her church, First Baptist Church, has volunteered for mission trips, Vacation Bible School, and teaching. She believes that her diligence has helped make her an honor graduate, because even when things get hard, she finds the strength to persevere in whatever the circumstance may be. I know that the satisfaction of achieving my academic goals is worth the time and effort I invest into them. She asked Alyssa Butler to be with her this morning. She's been involved with Ms. Butler in student council for 3 years. And she says of Ms. Butler, she's always been a source of guidance, encouragement, and support for me. Sarah Grace Burning. Emma Boyette. Emma is the daughter of Janine and Orrin Boyette. She's going to attend Texas A&M University, College Station, and plans to be a pediatric surgeon. She's been a cheerleader, been involved in the band, Key Club, Student Council, a member of the National Honor Society and the National Technical Honor Society. Determination, that's what brought her here. She says, determination has helped me to reach my goal and to become an honor graduate. Emma invited Mr. Williams. She had Mr. Williams for 2 years as high school principal, and she says of him, he believed in me and encouraged me. Emma Boyette. Summer Brooks. Summer is the daughter of Jeb and Ginger Brooks. She plans to attend Texas Tech University. She's going to get a doctorate in psychology, and she wants to become a child psychologist. She has been involved in cheerleading, the Rotary Youth Leadership Program, the Hawkins County Leadership Program, the Methodist Church, Key Club, Dare to Dream, National Honor Society, and National Technical Honor Society. Optimism. That's the characteristic that she believes has helped her achieve her goal of being an honor student. She says of herself, I approach each day with hope and a confident spirit. I am thankful for my teachers and fellow students because they have helped shape me into who I am today. She asked Mrs. Newsom to be with her today. Mrs. Newsom has taught her this year in 12th grade, and she said, I chose to invite Mrs. Newsom because every time I saw her, she greeted me like there was no other person. Summer Brooks. Lydia Burleson. Lydia is here with guardian Eric Hill. Lydia will attend Yale University, and she plans on becoming an English professor and author. She is our valedictorian. She's a member of the Questbridge Scholar Program, participant in BPA and UIL. She's been to state in ready writing and spelling and literary criticism. She's also been involved in the UIL State Latino History Essay Competition. She says of herself, I wholeheartedly believe that my work ethic and dedication to succeed allowed me to excel so that I could graduate with honors. Her 10th through 12th grade English teacher, Ms. Herman, is the young lady she invited today. She said, for the majority of my high school career, Ms. Herman has been there as a teacher and a friend, and it is because of her hard work that I have been able to achieve. Lydia Burleson. Matthew Calhoun. Matthew is the son of Michael and Gail Calhoun. He's going to attend Texas A&M University and major in kinesiology. He's been very active in the golf program, the Key Club, the leadership program. He's a member of National Honor Society and the National Technical Honor Society. He has the ability to adapt to different situations, and he can overcome adversity. That's why he's here. He invited Mrs. Newsom. She's had him this year in her class, and he says of her, she is an amazing teacher and an amazing person. Matthew Calhoun. Christian Corona. Christian is the son of Ramon and Marlene Corona. Christian is going to attend the University of Dallas. He's been called into priesthood, wants to become a Catholic priest. He's been involved in UIL Social Studies, in the band. He's a member of the National Honor Society, the Texas Music Scholars, and he's been named as an outstanding musician while here at high school. He has an obligation to study, he says. I can't let myself be unprepared in class. My determination to study and my ability to learn things easily certainly have played a part. Mrs. Beth Grafton is the teacher he invited this morning. Ms. Grafton has had him in class 9th, 11th, and 12th, and he says of her, she was an integral part to my academic UIL success. She spends lots of time with us. Christian Corona. Jay Dowdy. Jay is the son of Daryl Dowdy and Laura Casa Dowdy. College Station is his destination, is her destination. Texas A&M University. She wants to become a primary care physician. She's been involved in softball, the National Honor Society, National Technical Honor Society, Hopkins County Leadership, Key Club, HOSA, and Health Science Tech. She believes her drive to succeed and her work ethic have helped her get to this place and achieve the great honor of being an honor graduate. Jay asked Mrs. Carter to be with her today. She's been involved with Jennifer Carter her junior and senior year, and says of Mrs. Carter, she has not only prepared me for my future, but she taught me countless numbers of lessons along the way. Jay Dowdy. Mandy Eckhart. Mandy is the daughter of Julie Eckhart. She wants to become a biochemical engineer and plans on attending Austin College. Mandy has been a National Merit Scholar commended. She's been involved in UIL Spelling, the National Honor Society, National Technical Honor Society, Team Leadership, Key Club, Student Council, Dare to Dream, and also been a major participant in the tennis program. Why is she here? Here's her answer. Ever since I was small, I never accepted failure as an option. I always push myself to do more and to do better, which I think is what has contributed most to me achieving this honor. Mrs. McAllister has come with her this morning. She has been with Ms. McAllister several years in class, and she said, I chose Mrs. McAllister because she has always been interested in her students and what they had to say. Mandy Eckhart. Sadie Evans. Sadie is the daughter of Jason and Angie Evans. She's going to attend Belmont University, where she will major in music and music business. Sadie is the student body vice president, the class officer. She's also been in the Thespian Society, the Rotary Youth Leadership Program. She's involved in Hiking Club. She is our Dairy Festival Queen, Key Club, been involved in NCCLA and Student Council. She perseveres. Perseverance. For example, sometimes I would fall asleep doing my homework. At 1 a.m., no wonder. Wake up at 3 and finish my homework. Maybe I'm just a nerd. Her words. Miss Weir says she invited to come with her today. Mrs. Weir had her in 9th grade. She tells me to see the back. A short answer response, a 26-line paper, or even a 2-page effort, although you taught me how, I'm not sure any could properly answer this prompt. I would like to say thank you for giving me a class to always look forward to my freshman year. Memories forever from the trip to Europe, and for always getting me and my quirky personality. Sadie Evans. Will Fane. Will is the son of Holly and Terry Fane. He will be attending Texas A&M University. He wants to go into sports management. He's been busy, involved in varsity cross country, Dare to Dream, FFA, varsity track, student council, Key Club, and he's a National Honor Society member. Of himself, he says he has drive and desire to learn and excel in all his activities, and that's allowed him to come here and finish as an honor graduate. He asked Mrs. Polly Garrett to be with him today. He's worked with her hard, grades 10 through 12. Hard. Ms. Garrett works incredibly hard, he said, and she never fails to make the day of everyone in the office. Will Fane.
Good morning. I'm Mary Jenkins, and this is my first year as a counselor here at Sulphur Springs High School. And I just want to tell you as parents what a pleasure it has been getting to know your students this year. I'm very honored this morning to be telling you about these honor students. My first student is Emily Johnson. Emily is the daughter of Clay and Heather Johnson. She plans on going to the University of Oklahoma and majoring in chemical engineering. She's been very active in high school. She's our band drum major. She also plays the French horn. She's the class president, student council historian, Hopkins County leadership class. She's in Phi Theta Kappa and the National Honor Society, Key Club, member of the jazz band. She won 2nd place in spelling for their team this year in UIL academics. In BPA, they won 6th place at state and administrative support. She has won the Rotary Youth Leadership Award. She's our homecoming queen, band sweetheart, and is a member of the First United Methodist Youth Group. What brings her here today? I believe I possess a willingness to learn and discover. I am extremely disciplined in my studies. I am also genuinely curious about everything, and I always want to give my all. The teacher she has invited is Mrs. Meredith McAllister. She taught her in 9th and 10th grade. Mrs. McAllister made a huge impact on me coming into high school. She created an atmosphere that wasn't a plain classroom, but a place to grow, discuss, and share ideas. Mrs. McAllister also always lended an ear or helping hand to her students. Emily Johnson. The next student is Owen Lee, the son of Eva and Landon Lee. He plans to go to Baylor University and go into the ministry. He's the drum major of the marching band, active in UIL Social Studies, the National Honor Society. He's a Texas music scholar. He's in the Central Baptist Church Youth Band and the Sunday Morning Praise Band. What has brought him here today is his ability to retain and draw from information that I learn, and that has made it easy to study and perform well in his classes. He has invited Beth Grafton, who has taught him in 11th and 12th grade. In UIL, she has taught me not only the history and facts needed for the test, but how to create an informed opinion about events and how to see from different perspectives. Owen Lee. Abby Lane Martin, the daughter of Brad and Kristen Martin. She plans on going to Texas A&M University and majoring in accounting. She is the Sulphur Springs High School Student Body President, Class of 2017 Vice President. She's a member of the Hopkins County Leadership Class, Student Council President, a member of the National Honor Society, the National Technical Honor Society, and Key Club. She's a Student Health Advisory Committee representative. She's a member of the Health Occupation Students of America and BPA, and she is a varsity tennis athlete. She is number 3 in her graduating class. In 2014, she was a state competitor and national runner-up qualifier for BPA. She's very involved in her church, which is Sulphur Springs First Baptist Church. She's been to church camp, volunteered at Vacation Bible School, and been on mission trips. What has brought her here today is her diligence toward her academics and extracurricular activities. They have helped her attain her goals and become an honor graduate. She's invited Mrs. Maker, who has taught her in 10th and 11th grade. She says of Ms. Maker, while some teachers are simply remembered, there are those who truly inspired their students and have made defined, lasting impact in those students' lives. Mrs. Maker, a woman who has always encouraged hard work and diligence, sought relentlessly for students to expand their minds and continually reminded her students of their worth, intelligence, and capabilities. She has significantly impacted my life and has inspired and motivated me to always set goals for myself, remember my self-worth, to strive with my innermost passion to be the best person possible, and pursue all my ambitions until they are fulfilled. Abby Martin. Tori Madison. She is the daughter of Gene and Tammy Madison. She plans on attending the University of Texas at Austin. She was going to go to medical school and become an oncologist. Tori is our salutatorian, although she did not list that as first in her honors, which says something about her personality. Her activities: she has been an actress in children's church. She's involved in band, theater, the National Honor Society. She's a volunteer at Christus Mother Francis Hospital. She's been involved in work camp, Hopkins County Leadership, HOSA, HSTE, National Technical Honor Society, UIL, and Key Club. Her honors: Texas Music Scholar, Solo and Ensemble, All Region, Salutatorian, and she placed at both district and regionals for UIL Ready Riding. What has brought her here today? I believe that my strong work ethic has helped me to become an honor graduate because it has pushed me to always try my best, work my hardest, and never give up. She's invited Mrs. Jennifer Carter, who has taught her in 11th and 12th grade. For 2 years, she has been the equivalent of a second mom to me, caring for and loving me, all the while teaching me countless things about the medical field. For these reasons and more, it seemed fitting to choose her. Tori Madison. Tori Moore. Tori is the daughter of Carrie Moore and Jeremy and Carrie Herman. She plans on going to Texas A&M University. She's going to major in allied health with the intent of becoming an occupational therapist. She is a member of the National Honor Society, the National Technical Honor Society. She's a Key Club officer. She's a member of HOSA FFA. She's a Dare to Dream counselor. Hopkins County leadership. She's a member of varsity basketball and volleyball, and she's the captain of both. She was the homecoming princess in 2016, the recipient of the Forrest Gregg MVP Award, and she's an all-academic athlete. What has brought her here today? I possess versatility. I'm sorry, Tori, I can't read. Okay, versatility is the characteristic that has brought her today as an honor graduate. I've been able to balance my academics and education with my commitment to being a lady cat who has played both basketball and volleyball all 4 years of high school. She has invited Coach Chapman to be her teacher today, her guest. He taught her in varsity basketball. She invited him because he not only taught me the game of basketball, he taught me valuable lessons in life. He encouraged me every day, in every practice, and every game. Even on bad days, he always believed in me and my abilities. Tori Moore. Andrea Mora. Andrea is the daughter of Bertha Alcantar and Alfonso Mora. She plans on going to Texas A&M University Commerce. And just recently, she has chosen to become an ESL teacher at the high school level. She's the co-captain of the Blue Blazes, member of National Honor Society, a member of Student Council, and a member of Key Club. What has brought her here today is her perseverance. It has helped her accomplish her goals. Without it, she would not be who she is today. She has invited Mrs. Ming, who taught her in 6th through 8th grade. Mrs. Ming helped her overcome so many barriers and always believed that she could do everything that she hoped for. Andrea Mora. Bryn Offit. She is the daughter of April and Jeremy Offit. She plans on attending Northwestern State University and will become a behavioral analyst for the FBI. Her activities include, she attended the Future Physicians of America Conference in Washington, D.C. She also attended the National Academy of Future Scientists and Technologists Conference in Boston, Massachusetts. She has been involved in UIL as the junior coordinator. She's a varsity tennis player. She's done inner city mission work with the Fortress Youth Program in Dallas. She's active in the League Street Church of Christ Youth Group and teaches elementary Bible school. She's a member of the Torch and Laurel Society and the National Honor Society, Key Club, Hopkins County Choral Society, Art Club, Chess Club, and Student Council. What has brought her here today is a good work ethic. Because even though a person may be intelligent, if they don't work hard, they will never accomplish anything. She's invited Mrs. Gina Wilder, who has taught her in 10th, 11th, and 12th grade. She's been like a mother to me, and she's a great teacher. Bryn Offit.
Good morning, I'm Leslie Harry, one of the counselors. Two things kind of came to mind this morning when Ms. Tolliver was talking about how excited she was to hear about the goals for the future of these students. It really hit me what a privilege it is to work with them not only all year long, but for many years in some cases, and so what an honor that is. I also thought about Jason and his prayer when he talked about the blessings that have been placed on these students and the families that they represent. And I can only get teary-eyed over that because it's a great group of kids. They're also quirky. I think Sadie used that. This is a quirky group that we have this year, and that's what we love about them. They're able to laugh at themselves, not take themselves too seriously at times, and we know great things are ahead for them. So we'll move forward. Our next honoree is Peyton Pierce. Peyton is the daughter of Dr. Darrell Pierce and Melinda Pierce. She will be attending LeTourneau University, where she wants to study to be a physician assistant. Her honors include National Honor Society, Health Science Technology, Education, Health Occupation, Students of America, which we know as HOSA, Key Club, Lady Cat Soccer. She attended the National Academy of Future Scientists and Technologists Conference in Boston, Massachusetts. She's participated in UIL as a junior coordinator, varsity tennis player, member of the Torch and Laurel Society, member of the Gladys Alexander National Honor Society, Key Club, Choral Society, Art, Chess Club, and Student Council. She believes that what's helped her achieve is her intentional aim at making A's and studying hard and always challenging herself to do her best and making the highest grades possible. Her guest this morning is her teacher, Jennifer Carter. Ms. Carter has taught her 11th and 12th grade year through her health science program. She says Mrs. Carter has encouraged her to help realize the profession that she wants to pursue, and really wants to credit her for that. Peyton Pierce. Jessica Rivera. Jessica is the daughter of Imelda and Robert Rivera. She plans on attending Texas A&M University Commerce, where she will be a mathematics major. Her honors include National Honor Society, National Technical Honor Society, UIL, Math, Number Sense, Calculator, and Key Club. She also participated in a very worthy program, Upward Bound, FCCLA, and Dare to Dream. The characteristic that she says she possesses is drive and determination has helped her achieve this status. Her special guest this morning is Mrs. Talisa Harris. She says of Ms. Harris, she has made a positive impact in my life by being supportive, encouraging, and always, always believing in me. Jessica Rivera. Dane Rutherford. Dane is the son of Steve and Elaine Rutherford. His school that he will be attending is Texas Tech University. His future plan is to receive a job in the sports marketing field. He has many honors, which include the James Cameron Fighting Heart Award, varsity basketball, co-MVP, co-captain. He was Key Club officer, second team all-district basketball, Hopkins County High School leadership class. He says that the characteristic that he has is that he's always had a positive attitude no matter what life has thrown at him. It's his main characteristic that has allowed him and led him to be an honor graduate. His special guest this morning is Mrs. Bailey, 12th grade English teacher. He says of Miss Bailey, I invited Miss Bailey because I have never had a teacher affect my life in such a positive manner that Miss Bailey has. Also, I have never seen a teacher truly care about her students as much as she does, and I love her. Dane Rutherford. Andrew Sant. Andrew is the son of Jeff and Sarah Sant. He plans on attending Brigham Young University. He would like to major in computer programming. Let me try that again. Computer programming and networking. His honors include Eagle Scout, National Honor Society, and Key Club. He says that he loves to learn some subjects more than others. I try hard in everything that I do, and I like to learn, and I can grow through my mistakes. His special guest this morning is Mrs. Wilder. Mrs. Wilder has been his programming teacher for three years. Andrew Sant. Faith Singleton. Faith Singleton is the daughter of Christy and Philip Singleton. She plans on attending Brigham Young University, where she will study to be a dermatologist. Her honors and activities include Student Council, FCCLA, Key Club, National Honor Society, National Technical Honor Society, Hopkins County Leadership, Dare to Dream, and varsity soccer. She feels that the characteristic that she has possessed, there are several. One is being dedicated, prudent, and hardworking. Her special guest this morning is teacher Joel Bailey. She says he's a great example of the person that she strives to be. Faith Singleton. Jamie Stahl. Jamie Stahl is the daughter of Michael and Cheryl Stahl. Today is Jamie's birthday. Okay. They're saying if I move further away, we'll go with that. All right. I'm gonna move back. We'll see. Of her, she'll be attending Texas A&M University Commerce. She's undecided as of today, but she feels like she'll be going into the business field. Her honors and activities include marching band and concert band, A Honor Roll, and National Honor Society from 2015 to 17. The characteristics she feels like she possesses is that she's always been focused on her education. She's always strived to make the best grades in class, and she says she's very meticulous about her work. And if you know Jamie at all, that is definitely true. She's very meticulous. Her special guest this morning is Melissa Bailey, 12th grade English teacher. She says of Mrs. Bailey that she's always made me feel special. In her class, she always expects great work from me because she believes in my potential as a student. Jamie Stahl. Story Thompson. Story is the daughter of Jason and Holly Thompson. She plans on attending Texas A&M University Commerce. She would like to obtain her Bachelor's of Science in Business Administration, and she will be participating in the Regent Scholars Program. Her honors include freshman, JV varsity cheer captain, National Honor Society president, National Technical Honor Society secretary, FFA member, Key Club officer, Dare to Dream counselor, member of Hopkins County Leadership Club. She believes that the characteristic that's helped her obtain honor status is having ambition. And she gives the quote, "It had long since come to my attention that people of accomplishment rarely sat back and let things happen to them. They went out and happened to things." That's Leonardo da Vinci. Her special guest this morning is Mrs. Earlene Roberts, and she says of her, "Although I did not have Miss Roberts for a school subject, I was very fortunate to have her as a coach. Although she loves cheer, I believe she loved us more. She pushed us to be better, and she cheered us on to try new skills, and she always sees the glass as half full. She looked at us, after us, as if we were her own children. She was our cheerleader." Story Thompson. Kimberly Weems. Kimberly is the daughter of Ty and Audrey Matkin. She will be attending Texas A&M University Commerce. She wants to study to be a forensic psychologist. She says she's in National Honor Society, National Society of High School Scholars, and has been in band since 6th grade. And she has made first divisions at solo and ensemble, and had made first here as a freshman at all region. The characteristics she says she possesses I do not settle for second best, even though I know sometimes I'm not the absolute best. I will do everything I can to reach my potential and be the best that I can be. I'm very competitive and goal-driven. Her special guest this morning is Mr. McCauley, band director. She chose him because he is the teacher responsible for shaping the characteristics that I have listed above. Kimberly Weems. Again, counselors, want to thank you for what you've done for your students, and this time I'm going to turn it back over to Mr. Driver. Congratulations, students and parents.
Again, we appreciate your attendance this morning. We invite you to our full assembly this evening at 7 o'clock, which will be in the high school gymnasium. This is a very exciting time for our graduates and their families. Graduates, I leave you with these thoughts. It isn't as bad as you think. It can be done. Be careful what you choose. You may just get it. Make your own choices. Check the details. Remain calm. Be kind. Look before you leap. Keep it classy. The world is not fair. Life is about relationships. And be especially thankful for each day. Parents, I'll leave you with words of the song called Goodnight Kiss. I count it as a privilege. I count it cause for praise to kiss my children goodnight at the close of every day. For I know too soon they're up and gone and walking out the door. And I'll never have a child to kiss goodnight anymore. It's very strange how times have changed from the present to the past. When did they grow so quickly? The time has flown so fast. For it seems that only yesterday I helped him with his shirt, or pat my baby on the back, or kissed away a hurt. Tell a story, read a book, wipe a nose, or tie a shoe. They never asked me to rub their backs the way they used to. Once it was a bother, just a troublesome kind of chore, but now I'd give anything to do it just once more. Mommy bounced me on your knee, Daddy flipped me in the air, throw a rubber ball to me and help me comb my hair. Mommy tickle my tummy, Daddy hold me high. Let's go outside for a while and make the kite fly. I count it as a privilege, I count it as cause for praise to kiss my children goodnight at the close of every day. For I know too soon they're up and gone and walking out the door. And I'll never have a child to kiss goodnight anymore. No, I'll never have a child to kiss goodnight anymore. Okay, there were some notes on here I didn't recognize them from before, so I apologize. Now, again, this full assembly tonight at 7 p.m. Congratulations to our graduates. It's quite an honor to be here for breakfast this morning. Great to see everyone. I want to thank everybody who had a part of this. It was a very special time this morning. Congratulations and have a great day.